Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try to use this air dry clay that I received from Temu, and I also purchased these rose cutters, and we're going to try the big one. I don't know how good this is, but I thought I would try to see. I will be right back after I take it out of this plastic and we'll see what we can do. Okay. I'm going to use the pink and the biggest one because I want to be able to show you what it looks like. I'm going to try to make a rose with this clay. And it does have the Ziploc baggies. But also you can get these at the Dollar Tree. You could put them in there. So that would work. And I don't know about using these little tools that came with. I've got my own tools, my own clay tools. But we're going to roll this out and see if we can make a rose with the rose cutter. If I can get it out of the bag. It is very squishy and hard to get out of the bag. I don't know how much I'm going to need for the bigger one, so I'm going to try to get it all out. It's very weird feeling. It might not need all of it for the big one, but we will see. It's not sticking to my hands, but it's sticking to the bag, as you can see. So I don't know. I don't really care for the little bags. And it is warm in here, so I don't know. I couldn't find my silicone mat, so I got a piece of plastic down, hard plastic. So let's see what happens. See if we can make a pretty rose or something that looks like one anyway. Alright. I wish I could have found my mat because this little thing's sliding around. Would have been nice to be able to use both of my hands. And I'm probably shaking the camera, and I do apologize. It's not very big, these little packets, but I wanted to try it out before I bought any more. They do have bigger packages. My goodness. It's got something in it. Oh my, a little hard piece of plastic. Well, they say it, from the reviews I've already seen, it's kind of plasticky when it dries, so I hope it don't dry on me. See if we can get that in there. I want to hurry before it does dry. Roll it up. Okay, let's see if we can cut around it so we can get this back in the bag. Come on. We gotta make a rose before you dry. Some people said it dries too fast on the reviews, but I don't know. Like I said, this is my first time trying it. Kind of using it to stick to the edge to get it up. That seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to pull it away that way. Oh no. Okay, get back down in there. Alright, we got most of it off. Let's see if we can put it back in the bag real quick. The bags are so hard. I'll move you there a little bit. The bags are hard to get in there, so I'm going to stick it in this. We don't want it to dry out. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing loose. It does have a little left over. I will find my silicone mat soon, hopefully. Goodness gracious. Alright, so what you're supposed to do is smooth out thin out the petals before you do anything to it. And this one is just a round like tool. You can use anything you can find that would smooth them out, make them thinner on the edges. I'm sure mine's not going to look that great because doing something on camera is just not as easy as people think. Just want to thin them out a little bit. and the edges. Now try to get it up without breaking it. Come on. Alright. Now you got to fold it on itself, and I think that one there got a little pulled out. If I was going to, I would glue it here, but I'm not going to. I'm just practicing today. So try to make it smaller there and start rolling it up. So you see the rows? And you can make the roses bigger by adding another layer of this. So there is your pretty rose. You can move it, you know, out a little. But that's the rose. And I was going to try a little in another mold real quick. But I was wanting to try one in a silicone mold, just to see if we can get a leafed out. Let's see. Let's try a green leafed. Oh, we get a little pinch out. So I will tell you guys, I will start timing it today and see how long it takes for it to dry. And I did make a little gray one. So with the smallest mold, I didn't make the one for the, oh, I'm sticking to the paper. I forgot to put it on the plastic. Now I pulled my rose out of place. Okay, anyway. There we go. I'm just going to push it down in this and hopefully I can get it out. See what we can do. See if we can make a leaf. This is, it kind of pulls away. It's stringy like. This was really cheap, so, you know, it's not going to be like perfect clay or anything. But it might be okay. You know, we don't know. See if I can get this out. See if it looks like a leaf. I guess you could let it dry inside it. It's definitely not going to be good for this. So perhaps, maybe, different kind of mold. Like I said, maybe you have to leave them to dry in it. I don't know. Usually you can get them out, but I don't know. This is like a candy mold. Come on, little feller, come out here. Well, I don't know, guys. It's kind of a leaf. So anyway, on these cutters, on these rose cutters, they weren't very expensive either. You got 3, large, medium, and small. And I don't know, guys, what do you think about the roses with this clay? We'll see what happens. I will let you know when they dry. I'll tell you how long it took and what I think about it when they dry. So I put the leaves, the beautiful leaves on the roses and tried to make some little vines. Okay, guys, I wrote down the time. It was 2:58 when I stopped. At 5:30, it felt like foam. And then 8 p.m., it's dry and foamy and light to touch, even though it's said to wait several days. I mean, it's the weirdest feeling I've ever seen. I'm sure, you know, it takes days, you know, maybe to cure completely, but it's so lightweight. And I did make it flat on the bottom. It's interesting. And where I did the gray before, I did have a little on the pink on my hands, but that kind of give it, you know, a little shading. It's not perfect by any means, but it's cute and it's interesting, and I'm going to have fun making more things. So if I could find the links to the clay and the cutters, I will put them in the description box down below. So guys, that is my thought on the clay and the cutters. I really like these. And you can make different flowers too. You just have to texture the edges different. But anyway, there you go. That's what I think about this. I think it's kind of cool, and hopefully I'll get artistically better at using it. Have a great day, everyone. Blessed be y'all. Bye!